not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for Devilman Crybaby, episodes 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check that out, come back here, let me know what you think in the comments section. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see next week's and probably even the finale reaction episodes to this series, check out my Patreon. We're probably all done by the time this is reaching YouTube, or at least a day or two from finishing over on Patreon. So, yeah, if you're interested, check that out over in the description. So before I get started, I want to remind everyone that this is an anime that I chose based on a recommendation from a very good friend of mine, Logan. He recommended this to me, and I trust him and his judgment on this being a decent series. So I told him that I would add it as the next reaction that I react to in the slot, replacing Demon Slayer, which is the slot that I choose the show that I react to. It's a slot that will not be voted on in polls, so I ultimately will be the one choosing. And I chose this because he recommended it. It's a very short series, only 10 episodes. And I am watching this blind, so I have absolutely no clue what's going on except for what I've just seen, and I will talk about in a minute. So once again, I'm watching this in dub, so if you're not a dub fan or anything, be warned, I watch dubs. Don't really want to hear it in the comment section. I like dubs. But anyway, yeah, Devilman Crybaby. This was not what I was expecting at all. I've seen thumbnails for this, but other than the thumbnail and the name of the title of the series, I absolutely had no idea what this was going to be about, and I am extremely surprised, not going to lie. Yeah, I thought this was going to be more serious like Fate, and it ended up being like just as it's like just as serious as Fate, but also just as silly as like Fooly Cooly or Kill la Kill. Like, it's got this really weird animation that very much reminds me of Fooly Cooly and Studio Trigger type stuff. But the characters are in serious situations, but they're very sex obsessed, and all this crazy stuff is happening. Like, people are turning into devils. It's a little hard to follow, to be honest. They kind of just threw you right into it because it's such a short series that they didn't give a whole lot of like exposition or anything. But they kind of just threw you right in. So we follow this main character, Tanjiro, and he's the Tanjiro. Wow. I said Tanjiro, and I'm thinking about Demon Slayer for a second. We follow Akira. Is the main character's name. Sorry about that. Akira. He's the only character whose name I actually remember. But Akira was this like happy dude who also had empathy towards people who were upset or hurt or whatever the hell. He would cry about it and seems to be like a crybaby kid. But somehow he turned into a devil man. These devils seem to possess people and gain their strengths and whatever. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but either way, they're going around infesting people almost like a disease, and they're just trying to take over humanity, I guess. And the main character Akira and the other kid, the blonde kid, whose name I definitely don't remember, were going around trying to figure out what's going on with these devils when Tanjiro turns into a devil man at the party that they were at, where everyone was doing each other and doing drugs and all sorts of stuff. I guess the blonde-haired kid knew that that's the kind of place where devils would show up. And once they started showing up, Tanjiro, I don't know why I keep calling him that. They're not even like the same. I guess because I've said Demon Slayer a few times in this. I've said Tanjiro now a few times. I mean Akira. Please excuse me. Like, I don't know why I keep saying that. But anyway, Akira turned into the Devilman, and he is now on a mission with the blonde-haired dude to stop the devils. His neighbor turned into one. He sucked it out. There's this weird reporter guy who was following them, and he found out that they were a Devilman, so the blonde-haired one killed him. And now the blonde-haired kid is trying to kill his friend, the girl, and he's trying to stop them. A whole bunch of craziness. I was not expecting anything like this. I said this a lot in the actual reaction video. I was expecting something way more serious than this, and what I ended up getting was, an M-rated story made by the people who made Fooly Cooly. I mean, I know it's not the same people who made Fooly Cooly, but it definitely feels like that. But anyway, this is going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this series. Let me know if you want me to continue this series in the comments section. By the time that this is reaching YouTube, I'm most likely either going to have decided if I'm going to watch it or not. So this might be a moot point. But if you're watching this on Patreon anyway, let me know what you think in the comments as far as if you want me to continue this or not. I definitely planned on continuing it, but... and I'm enjoying it. I just have a lot of editing to do now as far as editing out the nudity and sex and stuff. So, let me know what you think as far as the series or anything goes in the comment section. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.